a lot of people don't know this, but yo, Dow, like he's talking about Dow like his regular school. Dow is like low-key like a powerhouse. Like,
Yo, the powerhouse, bro. Before I got there, bro, like I didn't know who they were, but
Yeah.
they've been a powerhouse team like first time. I can't lie.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the PMP podcast. Players Mike. This is our first ever recorded, so I hope y'all enjoy this. Today I got a very, very special guest. He's GB's finest. He's played on multiple teams from Nova Scotia all the way down to Ontario now. His name is Iffy, and today we're gonna talk about his story and how he got here.
The experience going to Dalhousie, man, for 4 years, like it was amazing. Meeting a lot of the players and the coaches, like, you know, they were just great mentors to me and always teaching me about a lot of little things in the game of basketball and also, you know, in life.
No, for sure. A lot of people don't know this, but yo, Dow, like he's talking about Dow like his regular school. Dow is like low-key like a powerhouse. Like,
Yo, the powerhouse, bro. Like before I got there, bro, like I didn't know who they were, but they've been a powerhouse team like first time. I can't lie. So from when I was there from 2018 to 2023, like we've always made playoffs, and then 3 years in a row actually we won AUS, right? So we'd always make a national appearance.
AUS is not like the entire thing. That's like your conference, right?
That's our conference, yeah.
Okay.
That's the Atlantic University sports side.
Yeah.
So we just play like our teams over in the Scotia. So
yeah, but y'all won the entire thing. Was it last year that y'all won like the entire the entire Canada, or was that like the year before? Or because I think you guys won like recently, right?
No, you might be mistaken. Actually, can't lie. Unfortunately,
Okay,
the time I was there, no, we made a couple pushes, you know, to nationals. Like we would always make national my years there, but in 2019, actually 2020, we were in national finals against Carleton.
Oh shit!
Also came up short, unfortunately, but you know it's still heartbreaking to talk about here and there. But
Carleton got them dogs,
bro.
Though.
Carleton got them dogs. I can't lie, like they got them dogs, bro. Carleton, man, I don't understand. Like those years back then, bro, like they'd always win, bro. You think some teams would be playing there, whatever, like they'd have them, you know, in the fourth quarter, but somehow they'd always just come back. You know what I'm saying?
But to even get to that level though, like, bro, you guys had to go through because there's some dogs also in the Atlantic Division too. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, I can't lie. Like Atlantic Canada, like we have some guys over there. Like
for sure.
I feel like a lot of people do sleep on Nova Scotia talent. Like we have some dogs. Like a lot of upcoming guys. You know, like especially like and over in Dartmouth, like there's some dogs over there always hooping, always grinding, stuff like that. So I feel like a lot more Ontario teams should look over there too.
So obviously you finished there, and then I remember when we were talking before, like you said that you went to a different school.
Oh yeah.
For like, was it like a year that you went down there?
Yeah. So after I left Dal, I decided to do one season over at UKC, King's College, just like sisterhood of Dalhousie.
Yeah. And you said you was like a dog down there.
Oh my gosh, man! I can't lie. Like before going over to Kings, like that summer, I was like, since I'm leaving Dal, like I gotta grind. Like I want to really separate my talent.
For sure.
You know, coming up here, so.
I feel like people often underestimate like just that separation, like going to like your own school, being the guy. I feel like at some point you have to be the guy on a squad and really like carry to some degree. You know what I mean?
100%. I can't.
And
like,
it builds character.
Yeah, 100%. When I was at Dow, like we had all kinds of guys over there. So when I separated over there, I wanted to really get into that level, like to see like what it would be like to be a top dog and one of the better players on the team.
For sure.
Having all those responsibilities, right? So I really like shout out to Luke Stevenson over there, man.
Shout out Luke
for giving the green light and like just always believing me like when the time I was playing over there, man. Like he really showed me the ways of like how to be a better player and how to be one of the top guys on that team, right? So
okay. Was that close to Dow? Like
literally like same campus, everything like literally like a sisterhood.
Oh, so they're like they're in the same area.
Same area, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
same area,
so you were still like pretty much like with those Dow guys. Like,
so
you know what I mean?
still all summer, like still the whole summer, like I was still training with the Dow guys, still with the Dow program, stuff like that. So So like that's really they really helped me a lot, man. Like they really helped me a lot.
Yeah.
So
Nah, like I wish had I known about Dow, cause like even beyond like the obviously on-court stuff that you're talking about, the campus itself is so lively. Like I've heard so many good things about Dow. Like so many of my friends now actually go to Dow, and they just be telling me how like lit of an environment it is. And I feel like a lot of people take that for granted in Ontario. People think that Ontario is all it is, but they don't know about Dow. So speak to that right there.
The atmosphere is so lively, like especially during like our frosh week, man. Like we have so many good times, so many events for all like the new students and for all returning students, stuff like that. So so the community is really well known for that. So yeah.
Okay. And then obviously, so you go from Kings, right? You start off Dow. Kings, and then after you come to GB.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, you ended up getting recruited from, was it a Pro-Am game that you were playing?
The Pro Invitational,
Yeah. Which is kind of rare. Like people, obviously
right?
people playing it, obviously, and there's high level talent.
Yeah.
But like I've never heard of too many stories of players getting like recruited out of the Pro-Am.
Yeah.
So like how did that end up working out for you?
So honestly, so after my season over at Kings, I decided that I wanted to see where my skill level was at outside of Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
And so one of my good friends, Xavier Ochu, he played in a pro invitational before me, right? So I just asked him about it. I was like, what's it like?
Yeah.
Like, is it something that you could see me playing and stuff like that? He's like, oh, 100%. Like, all you gotta do is work hard and continue to train and like just showcase your certain talent, your specific talent, right?
So was that like a one-way ticket? Like, were you just like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna go from like little town Nova Scotia
when
all the way down to
when he
Ontario.
told me about that, I was like, man, like I'm just gonna double down on myself and like, just book this ticket and then just get over there and just see what I can do and see what I can showcase to the talent, to the teams over there.
That's crazy. That's crazy as hell, bro.
Yeah.
So just say like, yo, fuck it, I'm just gonna go straight up, like go from here to Ontario. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna shoot try my luck essentially and see what's gonna happen. Like.
Yeah. So when I was playing that Pro Invitational, my coach now was my coach then, and so Jason Dawkins, he's my coach that weekend. So pretty much him and I talked over the weekend, stuff like that, and he's like, if you're serious about playing over into Ontario, OCAA, like message me in a few weeks. And so
And you said this is Dawkins, right?
Yeah, okay. Jason Dawkins, my head coach right now. So
yeah.
So he told me if I was serious, like just to send him an email, send him a text, 3 weeks later, and so I ended up doing that, and I was like, I'd like to come up for a visit and see how it is over there.
Nah, W Dawkins, bro. W Dawkins, man.
That's real. Yeah, so I came up for a visit there around June or so.
Wait, sorry to interrupt, but prior to that, like you actually had like no ties.
No ties to anyone in Ontario.
Ontario, okay.
Nothing. Like I only knew like certain mans that live in Ontario, right? So, but no ties to like any other schools, any teams, stuff like that. So
for sure.
So this was a real big jump.
That was a real jump. Yeah, because I was about to say to go from Nova Scotia, right? Because initially I thought you kind of had like fam over here or whatever the case may be, but you dead ass didn't know nobody out here. Like it was just you. And like literally, like Dawkins approaching you was like literally like almost like a lifeline. Like he was just like, pull up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was very. At first, I was like skeptical about it, and I was like, let me do my research. And like I found out, George Brown, like they're a well-known team in OCAA, and
for sure.
They're always like contenders each year. So I was like, man, like I'm trying to get back to that. Like I want to be a national contender again. So so I was like, all right, like I'm gonna double down and again, like come over here and see what's up. So
Not looking at now you're Mr. GB. y'all don't know this, but this real like Mr. GB.
That's funny.
Oh man. No, but the squad is solid though. Like I came to like maybe like one or two of y'all's game this year. Like you guys have some solid guys over there. You guys have some shooters.
Yeah.
I'm sure like the guy with the braids, like he's a shooter.
Oh yeah, JJ.
Yeah. He's a lights out shooter, bro. I seen that guy like go for like 3 for 3 in like a minute. I was like, God damn, bro, this guy doesn't miss.
Sniper.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. All right, cool. Is there anyone that you want to shout out before like I guess we conclude this episode? Or?
Shout out, jeez. Man, I could come back to me later. I can't lie. It's a long list.
It's a long list. Yeah. No, I feel that. Well, thank you for pulling up to obviously PMP Podcast, Players My Pod.
Sure.
Yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned for more episodes. We're going to try to upload every single week or whatnot. Again, that's PMP Podcast on Instagram and on YouTube. And stay tuned. Appreciate you, my dog.
Appreciate you, dog.
That's it.